Today, we're interviewing Stacey Adams with the One Thing movement. Hi, Stacey.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about your background, how you became interested in environmental and climate issues.
That's something that happened very naturally for me. I grew up in a family where the environment was always very important, where everyone had big gardens. We grew our own food as much as possible. My family lived near a lake, so being outside, being outdoors, and being part of nature was always something that, I had growing up. And then we spent some time living out in Denver, and I got to go up into the mountains, and I don't know, there's something, the majesty of the mountains and something that's there that just speaks to you, kind of really embedded for me, that idea of how important the environment is.
It sounds like a wonderful childhood. When did you become aware of climate as an issue?
I think that, through teaching, of course, being involved with education and science curriculum, it's always kind of been there and something we always hit on and talk about. But my youngest daughter, is very, very interested in the environment, starting with Girl Scouts and moving on up. That's something she's always done. She's now attending an environmental college. So kind of living and growing with her as she learned new things and explored new ideas, really helped me to have a deeper understanding of it and want to do something.
And apparently you have. Tell us about your movement, the One Thing movement.
The One Thing movement is a combination of my interest in the environment and what I know as a teacher. I've been a teacher for about 18 years. So taking and applying the educational principles that we use every day to help kids be successful, I felt would be something that we could use to help everyone feel more comfortable with knowing that they have a part and can do something in the environment. There's a lot of stuff on the news and it's very, very scary. Everything is so big and so overwhelming. And I think more often than not, I've been part of conversations where people are like, well, I'm just one person. What can I do? Nothing I do is going to make a difference. And that, I think everybody kind of puts their head down and tries not to look at the issues that are at hand, because that's the way we cope with things that are scary. Well, we do that in education all the time. Learning is scary. Going to school for the first time is scary. So education naturally has a system in place that turns those negative, scary things into something positive and something incremental that can be done so that we're successful. So I thought, hey, what if we took that idea and that concept and made learning about the environment and learning about what we can do at climate change specifically, what if we made that something that was positive and approachable, attainable for all of us? So the One Thing movement came out of that.
That's great. And coming out of that, we've also been kind of working together on a video series called One Thing for Kids. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, that's been a very, very cool collaboration. I teach virtually. The pandemic kind of changed a lot for a lot of people. So I ended up getting my master's in online, like virtual education, and realized that there is a huge need for quality education materials out there that are kid-friendly, accessible, and can help educate on the points that we need to get across. Because in education, we do hit on those things. Those things matter and they're part of our curriculum, but we're very tied into state standards and test scores and an umbrella of learning. And schools can't really delve deeply enough into any one topic so that there's a depth of knowledge and understanding like this, in this case, that we need. So we really need educational materials that are available to everyone at the community level, not just the school level, to hopefully better educate not only kids, but adults. The videos we're working on are animated and very child friendly, but at the same time, they're presenting some very basic and important scientific facts in a manner that makes us, I hope, makes everyone understand what's going on a little bit better.
That's great. And I know those videos are available on our YouTube channel, Climate GKC. Speaking of which, what brought you to the Climate Council?
I heard about the Climate Council from a friend who had gotten to know you guys at one of your Earth Day events. So that kind of gave me the information about what you do in the community, working with many nonprofits to bring their information and your information out to the public at large. So, that recommendation, oh, you should connect with the Climate Council, came my way. And so I got, did a little research and found out what an amazing organization it is and got a hold of you guys.
Well, we're very happy to have you on the council. Tell us about your future. Where do you plan on going from here?
Well, the foundation is now in place for one thing. We are an official nonprofit. We have our 501c3 status. Everything, the groundwork is laid, and now what we need is volunteers. We need people who are interested. It doesn't have to be educators, though I'm an educator. People, just like-minded people who want to spread the message, maybe go out and talk to groups of kids or just organizations in our community and kind of want to spread the message.
And I know the one thing for kid videos are available. I understand you're also providing lesson plans and other materials.
Absolutely. That has become very important in education today. We've kind of moved away from those standard textbooks and looking more at the standard that is set by the state, what we are supposed to teach. And needing creative ways to teach that content and needing materials available, teachers are going out onto the internet and looking for those quality products that they can take right into their classroom. But there just aren't that many available, especially in the area of the environment and climate. So I think this is a great opportunity to get that material out there when we need it so badly.